Synced up, and here we go. Alright, so here's a little story about what happened to me yesterday. So, yesterday, I'm at the buffet. Now, I love the buffet. I'm enjoying myself, I'm having a good time. So, I'm having shrimp because they have the shrimp that I like, they usually don't have. Breaded shrimp, that's the best shrimp. So, I'm eating the breaded shrimp, I'm having a good time. I go back up, I get myself some chicken wings, like barbecue chicken wings, the good chicken wings. But they're messy. So I've eaten a couple plates of food now, and my hands are very sticky. And I want to proceed to eat, but I don't want to be like, your hands are all fucked and, caked on with some delicious greasy chicken shit. They're kind of orange because it's like an orange chicken. It's delicious. Regardless, so I go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom to wash my hands. And I'm in the bathroom for like maybe 2 minutes. I'm lathering up and I'm rinsing. I'm spraying the water off my hands because this is, a smart person does this. They get the water off their hands before they go to dry it because you don't want to spend minutes drying your hands when they're just wet. Minutes just drying your hands wet. You want them to be remotely dry and then you want to dry them. So I'm just finishing my last flicks and I hear from the stall which is maybe 20 feet from me. This is a long rectangular shoebox shaped bathroom. And I hear like, I hear like a violent maneuver is coming to a close. And, I'm going over, I'm in the hand dryer now. And, you're trying not to make contact with anybody else in the bathroom, especially after you've just heard an eruption so violently happen. You want to just walk out, you want to leave. And so I'm finishing up my hand drying. The hand dryer is going slow as hell. It's like one that like comes off and it plugs into the wall. It's not wired through the wall, so it's like the cheapest kind possible. So I'm sitting there like, with my hands trying to get dry. The stall opens and it's some dude and I'm like, oh God. And he's we've now locked eyes. I was there for his horrible noise. He knows that. And it's embarrassing at the very least. And then he talks to me. What the fuck? We're in the bathroom. Who does this? You don't do this. And he's like, hello. And I'm like, how's it going? And that's the end of the conversation. So it's not a real conversation. You just did this for fun. Like yeah, nothing to gain, nothing to just like, you could have just made this not awkward and left. But now this is where it gets worse. It gets worse because this man, the violent shitter man who came out of the stall and acknowledges me, talks to me. I'm like, what the fuck? He just leaves. He leaves the bathroom. He doesn't wash his hands. There's no hand washing. He just leaves. I'm like now like, oh, this is horrible. I'm like filthy people in the world. But then I realize where I am. I'm at a buffet. The only place, restaurant-wise, where I could actually touch something other than the door handle of a man who just went to the bathroom and didn't wash his hands. Oh, so I go back to my table. Actually, I picked up some food first because I was like, all right, I can beat this man. And this man is I see him while I'm sitting at the restaurant, and from where I am sitting in my booth, I can see him about 20 feet over on a diagonal, probably like a northeast from where I am. So I can see him, and I'm looking. I'm like, all right, what is he eating? Because I want to know what handles is he touching, and so I finish my food. That man had a plate already, has table. He finishes his food, and we're going up. And I'm like, all right. Shrimp is now off the menu. We're not eating any more shrimp. The shrimp is done. And he's eating pizza, and I'm like, all right, whatever. And I'm like, all right, I will use this as a time to eat things I don't normally eat, and also fucking fill my plate as hard and fucking big as possible because I don't want to have to deal with anything else this man has to do. I'm gonna try to make one more plate, maybe two more plates, and be fucking on to dessert and get the fuck out of this place. And I'm just watching this man. I'm watching this man eat as I'm eating, and I'm like, oh, you scum of the earth, son of a bitch, I hate you. And I do hate him. And I've gone on record to say I hate anyone I don't know, but I hate you especially if you use the bathroom and do not wash your hands. You're especially in a buffet, you're ruining many people's dining experiences and they don't even know it because they don't know what you did. They don't know what I know. That's a thing between me and you because only me and you were in the bathroom. And that was what I did yesterday. My dining experience ruined. I had to eat like fruits and like rice and bullshit when I only want to eat meat, but I can't trust this man because he also wanted to eat the things I eat.